Alright, y'all, I found my first problem. Remember I said that this parking brake switch over here stays on? At least the parking brake light. It's actually one of three problems. It could be your ABS module. It could be something to do with the communication line, the LAN, is it called LAN? The communication line basically. Or three, your parking brake switch. Luckily for me, it is my parking brake switch. So watch that. I'm going underneath and activating my my brake switch. If I can find it. Close. I know I'm close. There you go. It disappears. All right, pushing it up, disappears. All right, so let's go underneath the car so I can show what's happening. All right, so this one right here. Where is it? This one right here is the brake, right? Push to release, push to engage. Come up here, and you have to gain better access, you have to engage it. But on this side here, there's a plunger. Where is it? Right? It's right here, above this tab over here. So, can you even see that? Here it is. And that's what I'm pushing. That's exactly what I'm pushing, that switch right there. Seems like it's going to be a pain to get to it. So, when you push, here we go. So I'm disengaging the brake. Watch what happens to it. The tab is supposed to push it up. When you engage the brake, the tab lets it go loose. So it's supposed to work by off is when it's pushed in, right? When you disengage the brake, then the light should go off. Unfortunately, it's not working. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of doing all that goofy stuff, trying to replace the switch, it just needs a little bit of throw. I'll come back in here and see if I can either lower the switch a little bit. If I cannot lower it, then I'm gonna put something behind this tab, you know, probably build it up with duct tape, something more permanent. I don't know, but I'm just gonna have to give it a little bit of height, basically. All right, cool. Okay, I don't know how clear it was the first time I was trying to show this, but here we go. So this is the pedal where you put your foot, or use your hands, I guess, if you feel so inclined. And it's got a bracket on it. This one right here. See this lip? All right, this one. And then that activates this plunger when it goes up. All right? How do I touch it? But there's a plunger there. And when you push up on the plunger like this, that turns off the circuit. It's one of those switches, right? Engage to disconnect switch, so to say. So when you push this brake, when you disengage the parking brake, this is what should happen. It should go up there and push it in. And as you can see, when I was pulling this, the brake pedal, there you go, that would engage it a little further. To attack it from the other side, and I can barely see it, but it's got a Phillips, oh man, damn it. It's got a Phillips head screw. I don't know how far it goes, but of course the access is tight, and I've got my stubby over here, and I'm gonna try to loosen it if I can even get my hand in there. Man, it's tight. You know what I'm gonna do? Go upside down like this. There you go. So get in here. That. Man, seems like such a bad idea right now. mean, I can barely see it. There it is. You can see it from here. Of course, the phone can see it. I can't see it when I get there. Okay. Is it moving? Yeah, I managed to loosen it. So I'm gonna pull this thing down. I'll try. There you go. Nice. Can you still see it? I said nice. Can you still see it? Basically, I scooted this thing low a little bit, as low as I could. Alright. Then disengage the brake just to see how much interference it's got. Healthy, alright? So let's put it low again. And the beautiful thing is that it did not really take that much effort to break that screw loose. Someone with tinier hands than mine would thrive in this situation, but it's doable. Wow. And the thing that's preventing it from going much lower is the wire. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to put the phone down, stop recording. Probably still need the light. But I'm going to use that to see what I'm doing as I scoot this thing low. Alright. I think we've seen enough. Okay, so I have done my best to tighten it as best as I could to gain access in there. Man, it's tight, I tell you. And you'll notice you can barely see the plunger right now. Let's try to focus on it. There it is, right there. So this time when I release the e-brake, nice healthy stop, right? Then the same thing, disengage. And I tried to push it by hand. The first time I pushed it, it moved, but second time I pushed it, it just stayed put. So tells me, engaging and disengaging the e-brake is not going to make it, mess up. And the good thing about it is that, at least in an automatic vehicle, like, you're not really playing with the e-brake too much. With a parking brake, I mean, they don't really have e-brakes anymore. I don't think so. But man, just looking at it down here, this thing does take a slamming, I hope I don't damage it just by this. Because most times when you disengage it, this is what happens. So anyway, I'm going to turn on the car and check it out. As I said, this is not the most comfortable position. I'm looking up at my car. And these are my feet. This is me. That's the sunroof up there. Hey. So, yeah, definitely need to put the phone away so that I can get up with some dignity. Alright, let's start the car. What do you know? The brake light is gone. So, that's fixed. No complaints, right?